April 29th, 2024. It's a date that's going to stay with us forever. It's a date that was historic and a date that we have never seen the likes of such violence towards police officers and loss of life and injury within the city that we live in and within Mecklenburg County.
Tonight at 10, Charlotte-Mecklenburg police leaders confirming there was only one shooter in the deadly Shannon Park shooting that left 4 first responders dead. Hello, I'm Brian Blakely.
And I'm Alicia Barnes. Commanders added there was no evidence that any of the law enforcement agents hurt or killed were hit by friendly fire. Queen City News reporter Daniel Pierce is live in Uptown Charlotte with what else we're learning tonight. Daniel?
Yeah, this was an emotional news conference at times. We were able to get our pinpoint look at where the suspect was standing as he was firing at officers from both the front side and the back of the house. Officers also specifying why they continued to fire even after the suspect had been killed.
We have determined that there was only one shooter who fired at officers. No officers were shot or shot at by other officers.
Charlotte and Mecklenburg police commanders are giving a clearer timeline of one of the most deadly law enforcement shootings in North Carolina history. CMPD officer Joshua Iyer, Deputy U.S. Marshal Thomas Weeks Jr., and North Carolina Corrections investigator Samuel Peloche and William Alden Elliott were shot while serving a warrant along Galway Drive. More than 1 month later, we're learning law enforcement tried to convince the suspect to give himself up through the use of a megaphone.
They let him know who they were, why they were there, giving him every opportunity to come out for a peaceful resolution.
We're also learning one of the last conversations the suspect had with the 2 individuals who were stuck inside the house through the entire gun battle.
Get out or get down.
Shots fired, shots fired.
The highlighted second floor windows are where the suspect fired on officers for more than 17 minutes, both from the front side and the back side of the house.
Joe, they need armor in the backyard, a lot of armor in the backyard. I need more. We got another officer hit. I got 4 officers down. So you get 4 officers down.
These images showing the cover and vantage point officers had as they took fire and returned it. More than half a dozen officers were shot by the suspect as they tried to rescue the fallen. At 17 minutes, the suspect jumped from the second floor window into the front yard, where he later died. Police communication detailed the shooting continued even after this.
Guy in the front yard is down, and there's still somebody inside shooting.
An officer observed movement from the same window where gunfire previously rained down on them. That officer fired 1 round into that window. Officers heard active gunfire, and they made a tactical decision to utilize suppressive gunfire so that officers could evacuate our wounded.
This is one of the images from the position officers had as they laid that suppressive fire for roughly 2 minutes. Deputy Chief Tanya Arrington describes it as a slope, making blue-on-blue fire impossible.
So they were shooting in an upward trajectory. They were not shooting in a crossfire situation. It was intentional gunfire in an upward trajectory at the 2 windows where they were taking fire.
We're told the suspect only used the assault rifle style rifle that he had, not the handgun that he had on him. We also got a better scope of just how large this investigation is. I want to read you off what we were told. We were told that there is 1,128 body-worn cameras being sorted through, 8,903 pieces of images taken, 765 pieces of evidence, and 65 officers being interviewed by CMPD itself. I've been told that the State Bureau of Investigation has not been brought in to review this case or do the investigation themselves. We were told that CMPD has worked it out to where they can do their own investigation in an officer-involved shooting where 1 other officer is killed. Live in Uptown, Daniel Pierce, Queen City News.